Alright, good afternoon everybody. This is FFXIV. There we go. Continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. And where we left off last night, basically I had finished all my extra questing, side quests in Urkapacha with the giants and everything. And now we're finally able to, or rather about to, go to the next zone. Which again looks like it's going to be split up in two. Interesting. Okay. So, anyway, looks like we're going to be going on a dirigible, so let's go. Oh, although actually, my retainers just finished some ventures. So let me send them out again. Real quick. Oh, and they leveled up. Actually... is there more that you can get now? Ooh, there is. We need better gear. Okay, we'll worry about that later then. Leveled up. Nice. And last Richter. Actually, can you get those? You can. So hold on, let's call you back real quick. Venture Fort, recall. Venture hunting. What can we make with this? Ronique Surge. With that. Bunch of titanium stuff. Oh, crafting stuff. What's the crafting gear look like? Oh, that's cool looking. Still prefer my current stuff. What about... I don't see one for gathering yet. Okay. Thunderyard Soap Tabard of Aiming. Not a fan of the purple. What about scouting? Oh, more purple. Have an idea where that might be from then. Lots and lots of purple. Oh, wait. There's some stuff I saw at the bottom that looked different. Oh, that's colorful. Unfortunately, the top is the exact same tone as my skin color almost, but oh well. That's interesting. What about gathering? Oh, that's very colorful. It's different. Okay, well let's have you gather some of that. Okay, anyway, that out of the way. Now let's go to the dirigibles. Maybe this time we won't have cloudy weather when we arrive. Okay, dirigible landing. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Aaronville. Ready to leave when you are. Yak T'el, where the Yokui dreamt of the Golden City. For as much as I wish we could ignore him, Bakul Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. True. It'll be fine. Just fine. Poor Wuklamot. How exciting! The design of Torelli dirigibles intrigues me. I must know how they perform compared to Eorzean airships. They remind me more of, the Ixal. The next flight to Yak T'el will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep their hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yak T'el? Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh, come on, girl. You're not fooling anybody. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves. Oh, she's so cute. Of course. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Averick. I'll try not to crush your hand. There she is. Third promise. Wait just a moment. Mablu and Tobli. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Ooh. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yak T'el as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at the market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yak T'el, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck! Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there? Or... yet another discovery to look forward to. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible, and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yak T'el. I really hope she wins. Yak T'el will test her mettle, without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Ooh, are things going to get darker now? Ooh.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yak T'el. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Oh, she's not doing well again.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
You're a cat, though.
vegetation is far denser than in Kozamauka.
Oh, I've been saying that wrong the whole time. Kozamauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Music. And it's cloudy. Why is it always cloudy? Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fair and the vessel hardly rocked at all. Was getting some slight near automata vibes there for a second. I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced dirigibles. Can you imagine having to walk all this way? Nope. Worry not. Cryo and I will ensure our promise doesn't wind up at the bottom of one of these cenotes. Would it kill Ehrenveld to give me the benefit of the doubt? Or the benefit of a second chance? Probably. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. Off we go. They weren't kidding about the denser vegetation, which means that the clouds don't matter too much. Oh, looks like a big area. Oh no, and I'm back to my slow mounts now. It's so slow. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh. Can we go swimming here? Huh. Looks like we can. Can we dive? Nope, no diving. Oh, something's flying overhead. And it won't let me look. Water's pretty. Let's see. So we're supposed to go this way. But what if I'm curious what's over here? There's a fate, apparently. I at least need 6 fates to get me my increased speed. Oh, why are there more cute things? And of course, I'm probably gonna have to kill them. Oh, Tiaita. Oh, what do we got over here? Faster, faster. Oh, I can make it. Looks like there's maybe only one. Oh, there's a hole. Okay. Cypress, are you here? Pretty sure I need you. What's the deep hole? Can I fall in it? It actually won't let me fall in it. Okay. Well, let's go back the way they want us to go now. What is that over there? Chibral Sentry. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're just gonna poof. Okay. Oh, and we got another fate. My star. Okay, excuse me while I cross the jungle. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Necrosis. Might not be so pretty. What's around here? Oh, Death Flower. Oh, big kitties. Raging Vatsaral Brox. A wise man once proclaimed there are more things in the jungle that will eat you than stars in the sky. He's believed to have been devoured by a Vatsaral Brox one night while stargazing. He could be next. Okay. Even by myself. These are really big kitties. Look at that thing. Got a friend over here. Might be able to handle this. Looks like we're going all in. Quackers, I need healing. Oh boy. All of them. Nice. Thing is huge. Okay, back I go on my very, very slow Fenrir. Dodging the necrosises. Those low fences. Okay, and I took the scenic route. Anybody fall into any holes? See? No tumbles. Thanks to Cryoanalyze, but it still counts. Take care not to get separated. I'd hate to lose you to this rampant undergrowth. For all of Arenville's insistence, I have yet to discover anything particularly blue about this forest. Is that Ikbrox over there, I wonder? Good. Everyone's accounted for. Ikbrox is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Nope. Somebody sending a message in chat. Oh, yep, I'm not gonna make that. But there is one down here. Can I make that one? Oh, let's go exploring and see. I really love the zone background musics here in this expansion. Okay, so what are we fighting here? Oh boy. Why is he just running in circles? That's not gonna save you. I can try and help, but not if you keep moving. Uh-oh, now I'm dying. Ugh! Yep, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Turn back, turn back. There you go. Quackers, where are you? Heal me, please. There we go. Now let's try this again. And it looks like everybody's here now. Wow, enough that there's the cheering sounds. Can't even target the right things. There we go. That's 3. Boy, there's a lot of people here. Ah, they're fate farming. Oh, wait a second. For glory! Ooh, that's a big one. The Melioral. Drawn to the stench of blood and gore, Melioral has a rarely seen but terrifyingly deadly predator has descended from the jungle. Canopy to revel in the slaughter. You can run and live to see tomorrow, or you can press the hunt and carve your name into a legend. Or die. You could also die. Okay, let's speed things up a bit first. Come on, buff. Ouroboros. There we go. Let's keep going. Nothing's turning. It's moving. I didn't even notice there's a forlorn maiden. Nice. Fists of Fate. Ooh. Rewards are dramatically increased. Nice. Have to keep an eye out for the next one. And there's Shabral Hunters again. Well done, guys. Let's enter the village from the front, like we're probably supposed to. Lots of spiky barricades here. Ooh, pretty. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. Ha! I've fallen into High Tide Harbor enough times to be a professional diver. There's no way I'd fall into something like this on accident. Are all cenotes this deep, I wonder? Oh. I would call this more of a lake. What's so blue about this forest? You'll see. Okay. Aaronville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. We can now access the dirigible landing. Village of the Hunt. Wuklamat's attention is divided between the perilously deep cenote and Ikbrax. Please say that out loud so I know how to pronounce it correctly. Ready to head on in? Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully, our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly on us. The third promise on her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars, at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be? There's but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. It's a funky device in the middle there. Oh, literally everybody.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
Oh, shut up.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Ibrash Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people.
Vibrash Rash. Okay, so the X is a shift sound.
As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us. Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Oh. What if we get paired with Bakul Jaja? That'd be something.
Well, forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Pibil.
Well, that's unexpected. I thought it was going to be a battle.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say? Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, To know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques.
So it's not just the first team, it's the first team who does the best.
Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
I really should trust the creators of this game more. Every time I have something to question, they're just like, oh, by the way, this addresses that. Oh, well, thank you.
Let the feat of repast begin.
We have recipes.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
Oh, thank you, sir, for letting me rest under your umbrella. For the pairings to be thus decided, the stars align for us indeed. As much as I would have loved to defeat you on a high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't have asked for better allies. First Promise and Bakul Jaja are formidable in the field, but in the kitchen, I think odds are in our favor. The Second Promise will no doubt have thoughts on how best to proceed. Let us ask for his perspective. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail. Do you suppose the First Promise and Bakul Jaja will wear matching aprons? I dearly hope so. I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty in Tirali, but this is the first I've heard of Shibruk Bibil. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong, and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Suryoja and Bakul Jaja's lackeys, whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people than we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shibruk Pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Shibral people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. Excuse me. Oh, what's over here? Garden of the Stars. Ikbrash. Okay. Let's see who we can talk to. Bol Lias. We'll need to shore up our supplies soon. When we do, you're welcome to any firewood you need. It belongs to everyone, after all. What do we have in here? Ooh. Sounds like the Brethren of Brash caught something big. I'm not surprised. They're the best of us, after all. Okay, guess you guys are just chilling. Go attuned to the aetheryte. Such a nice breeze. Somebody's just chilling. Tiat Evu? I wonder if Evu means something in their culture. The dirigibles have brought many visitors from Tuliyola, and I welcome them with open arms. I'm always eager to share traditional weaving and food with new faces. Somebody's crafting. Ah, gemstone trader. What can I do for you, sir? We just received a delivery, so my wares are available to all who can offer me gemstones. And there we go. And how many have I done so far? 4 or 5? Yep, 4. So 2 left. Ooh, that's a... Ooh. That would be really, really good. Let's switch to Red Mage. Let's get going. If I can make that one, I'll get like a quadruple boost or something. Nighttime. A little spooky now. Stay away. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Oh dear. Tank? Help me. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, what am I doing? Just using this. 1, 2, and 3. Help the folks over here. this area. Now this, and then this, and this, and then this, followed by this, and this. Hard to target them. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Did that do it? Only 1,000,000. I was kind of expecting more than that, but I'll take it. Okay, so that's another one under my belt. Just need one more to improve my mount speed. Let's head back to the village. Ooh. Music's pretty, but eerie. Oh, I love the zone music for this expansion. Brook Inen. Welcome, traveler. It seems you've come a long way, so if you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. See the buildings around here? I painted them. Everyone knows that when searching for Ik Brash, you look for red among the green. It helps us find our village no matter how far into the forest we wander. Every time I apply a fresh coat of paint to a building, I give a prayer that none shall lose their way. Oh. Oh wait, it just has that. Why, this is Ik Brash. Ik Brash is the home of the Shabral, who trace their lineage back to the Brash, mightiest of the woods creatures. Nigh on 80 years ago, our long war with the Mamulja was brought to an end, thanks to the intervention of the Dawn Servant. Since then, we have lived our days in peace, availing ourselves of the forest's many blessings. I think I know why you've come here. The right of succession, yes? Although your time here may be short, I hope you remember our home fondly. I gotta say, I know they tried with the hair for the Hrothgar, but some of the hairstyles just look kind of silly. Oh well. Rubigo Lancer. So much for our plan. Oh, my audio's glitching. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. The speed is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? Oh, really? Whoa, what are you looking at, Salt Liquor? Mind your own business. Salt Liquor? How is that an insult? Oh, I didn't even attune, did I? Got too distracted. Nope. Looks like there's another fate nearby. Oh. Not sure I can make that. Probably not. It's already at 52%, 55. But if I can just get in a couple good hits. Oh. All right. Please attack. Oh. And I was on the wrong one again. That's annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, whatever. Oh. There's another one. Is that the big guy again? Yep, there he is again. Okay, well that works out for me at least. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I'll go Red Mage. Please let me target him. Uh-oh. There we go. Yes. And now I get faster bounce speed. Nice. Well, let's talk to this guy at least. Business has been so-so, I suppose. The roads are so dangerous, but we've managed to secure a few new items for our customers. By which you mean one. But I'll take it. There we go. Now I can move faster. Nice. What do we got over here? Now where will our next hunt be? Why not hunt near the Soli? Kat? You're like the first female I've seen in here. Every life that we vipers take is precious. It's our responsibility to use every part of the animals we hunt, flesh and bone, blood and sinew, provided they aren't riddled with corruption, that is. Ooh, what is corruption? What's this place? Ral Chiokuk. Living so deep in the forest, we are dependent on its blessings to survive. We try to never forget the debt of gratitude we owe, and strive to live in harmony with our surroundings. Just a warehouse, I guess. A bright banana peel. That is bright indeed. Cheerful cook. What fun this is. Okay. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. The peel or the smoke, or the ground? Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my Najul. I mean, Jatika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. Nayul. Jatika banana peel, steam, underground oven, leaves in your cooking. Okay. A banana? What do you have to say, Ryanje? Nothing. There's steam coming up. So they're cooking under here. Interesting. So it's a underground oven dish. Where haven't we gone? Oh, what are you guys talking about? Come with me for a moment. What's up? Okay. It's down here. Ooh. Little cistern. Huh? This is it, I suppose. I'm probably swimming in their drinking water. Interesting. Elias? Did we talk to you before? Yes, we did. Okay. Oh, sightseeing point. Ikbrash, standing on the edge of a cenote in the midst of a dense forest, the Shibral's home village has a clearing open to the sky for stargazing. The name of the settlement means Red Brash, a fierce beast related to the Curl, and this bold shade is painted liberally upon the walls of their wooden dwellings. Nope, there's something. Yak T'el. The food ain't ready yet, you hear? Oh, you aren't here for that? Apologies. I get people breathing down my neck constantly, like they don't realize a proper meal takes time. Light-hearted lady. This should be all I need. Colorful spices. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. That one's called akiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. My audio's glitching again. Go. Here's a place we haven't been to yet. We got a lot of snoozing Shibral. Ooh. Let's see. Fastidious fellow. The recipe for Shibruk Pibil? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmu Rook himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still a brook to be had at the market. Wink. They're all having fun with this. This is cute. Nope, that's a door I apparently can't go into. Tiat Soj? We've named ourselves after the Brash, who rule over the forest. A fitting title for those who look over the woods and its creatures. Oh. And what flavor would that be? Nothing. Okay. Well, looks like we got the information we needed. That's down to the cenote. Here we go. What do you have to say, Mr. Rook? You may make use of the kitchens at any time. I look forward to tasting your Shibruk Bidul. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Shibruk Bidul? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us, directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and an observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Shibruk Bidul. But one in particular she attributed to all common Shibral dishes. Akiote, she called it. I see. Then if Shibruk Bidul is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul, or banana in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles, then, don't you? What? The squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish? A sizzling slab of beef? I guess a brook? Whatever that is. As would be expected of a dish called Shibruk Bidul, indeed. So to summarize, this dish is one of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices that include akiote, and steamed underground within najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you were all exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Heh, leave it to a master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. Is that all you know how to do, Alphino? I, too, should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the herbs and spices myself. I am happy to lead someone to suitable Ibruk if they will perform the requisite deed. Elise? As for the najul leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find Najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamati, Averick, if you would accompany me on my errand. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our tasks then. Lamati had no specific task assigned to her, so I had her accompany me. No more, no less. Come on, let's go and get those Najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Spiced brook wrapped in Najul leaves? That sounds like a winning combination to me. What is a brook, though? Should I know that? Seeing if I had any of that food in my inventory or something. A history of violence. Kona has the look of a man intent on finding bananas. What does that look like? Let us see if there are Najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Oriange mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Okay. Some big kitties. Vatsaral Brash. An underground oven! This must be the cook Oriange was talking about. The earth here is indeed fashioned into an oven of sorts. Fascinating. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Najul leaves, for purposes other than Shibruk Pibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Golmajek Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Jatika heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Traveling there requires that you go through the Tienbeck Traverse, but it has been caved in, due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there are no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Shibruk Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Heh, I can't wait. Is that her birth father, maybe? Still, If there are no leaves here, and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliyollal. So perhaps there's something about Shibruk Pibil that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yak T'el's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Shibral and the Mamoja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Shibruk Pibil. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ion Aso. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ion Aso? Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go and see this place. Yep, there it is. The village of Ion Aso. Or Ilion Aso? No, now it's daytime, and it's clear. So this is the direction we go. Oh, leave me alone. Everyone knows there was a war between the Mamoja and Shibral, but I, may have forgotten some of the details. The village of Ilion Aso, pretty sure it's Ilion Aso, must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I just nearly ran into that hole. Oh, might be able to make that fate. Killer piranha, yikes. Oh wait, where's the fate? Oh, here we are. Well, gotta start somewhere. Bit of a toughie. Oop, accidentally drew two. Spectres, heal me. Friend now. Oh, somebody's come. Hope they know what they're doing. I hear a ninja. That was kind of intense. Okay. Anyway, back to the village. Looks pretty empty. This place feels forgotten by time. So this is the village of Iliana So, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Oh, it's Wokibu. Wokibu, I didn't know you were in Yak T'el. I was picking up lumber from Ikbrash when I heard the third promise was on her way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so I followed you here. Wokibu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? Oh dear. Here we go again. For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona. Now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard... Kona? As in the second promise of Tuliolal? To think that I address the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about Shibruk Pibble. Well, I am forbidden by the Shibrax Raj. Shibrash Rash. There we go, Shibrash Rash. To divulge any information regarding his preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yak T'el's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Shibral and Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Shibral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Shibral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and time again. But as the state of the village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunawa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Shibral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunawa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunawa both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior, before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. This zone music starts so weirdly. It's almost like a record skip or something. Anyway, though, hold on. Let me hydrate a bit. Okay, there we go. On we go. Ooh, the Shobrit Cinderfield. And Shobrit Soli. Oh. Yikes. That is something. Wow. What happened here? By the 12.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shibral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
And of course it's foggy.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Oh.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end? That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda. What?
You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
We are being watched.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
But that wouldn't have triggered the echo, I'd think.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
It's that skittering I keep hearing. I never imagined our father was instrumental to Shibruk Pibil's invention. I hope I have been of sufficient service to the third promise. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. It's thanks to Wokivu that we were able to learn this forest history. That's twice now that he's helped us. To think that we might never have met him if we hadn't thought to fix the float. Ooh, a present. Bananas still weigh heavily on Kona's mind. Wokivu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Shibruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves. Unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Tosak. Interesting. Oh, another hole. And there's a big hole. What does Kona want with the monument? It is only speculation, but I dare to hope. Starting to rain. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true. Especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamati, Averick, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Look here. The soil has been recently overturned. Dig, dig, dig. Ooh, someone buried a box. Well, well. I would have been satisfied to find only a hint. But here they are. Fresh Najul leaves. Hunmu Rook's doing, I'd wager. There's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. So we planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wokivu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And, with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to the Hanuhanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolao and what they hold dear. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return to Ikbrash. Oh, I think he'd love it if his sister became the next ruler. I'm curious what's over here, though. Sun? Oh, it's pawing at the ground. That was adorable. Over here. What's down here? Ooh. This is really cool. I don't remember them building a environment like this before. We kind of have to go like down like this. Is this gonna lead me to the blue forest or whatever? Ooh. Oh, come now. Okay, well at least I know what's down here then. Little pool. Okay, back I go. Might be able to help with that one. Let's see, it's in this direction. Oh, that's a hole. 64%, 67. Ah, these guys again. Here we go. We have one over here, which I think we've done like 3 times already. But again, doesn't hurt to stock up on them. Or not stock up on them, but to just do them, I guess. Oh, there's a cute little taitas? Yep, everybody's rushing over here. This must be a popular area to do fates or something. Oh, that was fast. And now... Wasn't there a follow-up one for this one? Or not? Huh? I guess not. There's also one over here too. Why not? Might be able to run through there, but then it looks like there's a wall I can't get over. Oh, those things are so cute! Why are there so many cute enemies here? Let's see. Go through here. Okay, so this is one we haven't done before. Ooh, sightseeing thing. Oh. What are we fighting here? Like ghosts or something? Yep. Spooky. Despite rampant rumors of it being haunted, a pair of unflinching Chibral youths arrive at the site of an ancient battle to test their collective mettle. Oh, okay. You can't even read all that. You guys probably could, though, if you're reading or watching. Okay. Oh, right, the sightseeing place. It's quite a sight. Look out. The Shobrit Cinderfield. For many years, the savage war between the Chibral and the Mumulja raged back and forth across this scarred stretch of land. Siege armaments and defensive works yet litter the field decades after the conflict's end, and even the forest greenery seems hesitant to reclaim its ashen expanse. The bunnies can have facial hair? I didn't know that. You have to wonder whether Wook Evu is actually a historian and not a shipwright. True. I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. Now we wait. How did everyone fare? We got the Najul leaves. Wook Evu came along and helped us find them. Wook Evu was here? I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. That Gulu Jaja brought an end to the centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Urianjay and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. Aaronville and I found our Ibruk, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield akiote. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry, did I determine the ideal balance of spices. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one of us is versed in the culinary arts. I am, actually. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope. As I recall, you are an accomplished culinarian. That I am. Oh, my mouth is watering already. Without further delay, then. Let's get cooking. Oh, and the music cuts out. Little anticlimactic there.
Oh, it smells so good.
I wonder if I would be positioned with cryo over there if I wasn't a culinarian.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Yeah, good. You're brushing it off more now.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
What are you gonna do to help?
It's ready.
Oh, they like tacos? Look at her go.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing!
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then. In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yak T'el's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
No, we were first, though. Oh, I guess theirs could be better, though.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated in spice before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
Something is influencing Zaraja. Pretty sure.
This is delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Now she's lashing back.
Choke on your harmony.
They should have tried some.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
You don't have to tell me twice. That was bliss.
she just needs a good meal and she's happy.
You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
It was palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any shipwreck people left? I could really use another helping.
That was a delicious sample of Shipwreck Pibil. I have high hopes for you all. The Garden of Stars is a gathering place of sorts. Everyone in Ikbrash comes here to gaze at the night sky and hear tales about the stars. I imagine it will become even more lively after the changes made for the Ritic succession. There's a kitchen now, after all, and nothing brings people together like good food and good stories. I'm relieved that our dish was well received. We need to start considering how to reclaim that keystone from Bako Jaja. Depriving the first promise of a keystone is a crucial victory indeed. That is true. One final feat remains. After this one, I hardly know what to expect. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Shipwreck Pibil in Let's try this again. I'm already looking forward to having Shipwreck Pibil again. Here, Averick. Cryo made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? No, there it is. Now we could put it in our house. And you could buy it in shops for 5,000 gil. New wares are now available from the Shibral Merchant in Ikbrax. And there we go. Level 87. Or 97. Okay. A father's grief. The next feat awaits, and Alphino would have you on the road as soon as possible. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Chainback Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds, if Aaronville would oblige me with a tour. Very well. I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yak T'el. Oh, that's right. Mom Blue did say something about a foreign mage coming here, though coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Avrik? Sure. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yak T'el some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle age. Let us make inquiries where we can. Okay. Oh, we got a fate to the south here. Oh, but that's just about to end. Ah, too bad. I am curious what's down there, though. Let's take a peek. Got a path. Oh, actually, I should switch to ninja. Oh, there we go. More jungle. Oh, is this the quarry, I wonder? Looks like it might have been a quarry. Oh, I haven't been checking for ether currents all this time. Oh, I keep forgetting. Surprised I haven't seen any before. There we go. Well, we can't get the ones to the south. Well, although actually, it does look like that's the route there. Somebody crafting up here? That's curious. What's she making? Something alchemizing. Then can we go up here? Indeed we can. Somebody gathering over here. Ah. Ooh. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. That looks pretty though. Look forward to going there. No, head back to the village. To the east. That's probably in the area we can't get to yet either. Okay, let's see. Let's pick up some quests. Back here? No? No, it's outside. No, what's down here? Ouch, I think I just landed on a spike. Hopeful swimmer. Getting to the bottom of things. The hopeful swimmer is searching for someone with lungs of legend. Oh, hello. Did you come here to take a dip in the waters too? If you're as strong a swimmer as you look, there's something I'd like your help with. What you see before you is a soli, or cenote, as they're more commonly known, and it's far more vast than it appears from the surface. I've even heard some are connected by underwater tunnels. This one is called Shada Talat Soli, and stories say that long ago, a swimmer with lungs like a fish made it all the way to a cenote to the northwest. But no one has since been able to swim that far. Apparently, he left a sack of coins at the bottom of the cenote to mark his arrival. If you think you're his equal, maybe you could retrieve it? I've been dying to know if the legend is true. Ooh. Oh, over there. How deep is it? Let's find out. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of creepy. I'm getting some Nautica vibes and it scares me. Does not see the bottom? Ooh, I don't like this. This is creepy. Oh, I don't like this at all. Even though I know nothing's gonna come up and attack me in here. It's Final Fantasy. But it's super creepy. Waterlogged coin purse. Can we go up here? I wonder. Oh, there are fishing areas here. Teeming waters. So creepy. Ugh. Let's see, there's another one over here. Think if I could get multiple ones at once. But looks like probably not. Oh, there's two. There we go. So can we go up here? Well, looks like we can. What is up here? Oh, we're just in a big cavern that I can't even look up at. Is there a place on the edge I can actually stand? Nope. Yep, just a big cavern. Okay. Nope, I can't even go down. There we go. This is quite possibly my least favorite place in all of Final Fantasy XIV. This place is so creepy. Where's the fish? Oh, they're there. Just waiting for like a leviathan to come out. Oh, a little slow fishy. Oh, I almost got 2 for 1. But I got a turtle. Oh, you're fast. Aha! I got a crocodile. Drink. Don't think I've ever gotten the 10 fish to trigger the electric current ability. Let's see, I got viperfish, soligar, soli turtle, crested goby, and a crocodile. Okay, well, let's get out of here. I might as well swim. Is it over here? Looks like where we can go up. Go. I got it. You're back. I tried to hold my breath until you returned, but that didn't last long. Anyways, did you find the coins? Waterlogged coin purse. Although the coins within are corroded and rusty, what markings remain identify them as Pelu currency. They were really there? So the two cenotes were actually connected. Yep, looks like it. So it's true. I tried swimming the tunnels myself once, but I had to turn back once I felt the water fill my lungs. Seeing you in action was truly inspiring. You know, I've even heard tell that some cenotes connect to the salt. I didn't believe it at first, but now it's not hard to imagine such a thing. Alright, my mind's made up. I'll be one of the first to reach the salt through a cenote. Who's gonna be brave enough to find the coins I leave behind, eh? Oh, there's those big kitties again. Ral Tuyukuk. You gonna tell me what this place is? Praying mantises. Ral Tuyukuk has an infestation in his hands. You're one of Wuklamat's companions, aren't you? Stout of arm, fierce of mien? Yes, I think you might be just the person I'm looking for to take care of a little pest problem. Since the storm raged through these parts, we've seen a marked increase in the number of ill-tempered mantises. If left unchecked, they could prove a threat to the forest's natural balance. Normally, I'd send a group of our own to take care of them, but we're short-handed at the moment. I reckon you could do the culling of a pair of hunters, though. So I ask you to rid us of 2 of these nuisances. You can find them to the south of our village. And good luck, though I doubt you'll need it. Okay, it's daytime now. Oh yeah, so what are you selling? Level 92 gear. Well, that's not too impressive. Anything else? Yep. Shibruk Pibil. That's what I figured. Okay. Oh. Concerned villager. The Crimson Cenote. The concerned villager anxiously awaits the return of her friend. Oh, hello. You look like you can handle yourself. Please, if you can spare a moment, I desperately need your help. You see, one of my friends said he was going fishing in a cenote, but hasn't come back for some time. While the right cenote can be quite bountiful, they naturally attract all sorts of hungry beasts. I'm worried something terrible has happened. I don't know which one he went to, but I'll ask that you search Ikrash Soli to the east of the dirigible landing. I have another one in mind myself. Hopefully he'll be at one of them. got a fate up here. These are the kitties again. Oh. And here comes a lot of people. At least a couple people. Oh, yep, here they are. 2, 3. Bring them here, please. Oh, shoot. Summon the bunny. Well. Oh well. That worked out anyway, I guess. Okay. Oh, there's another quest over here. I missed that. Well, guess I'll continue in that direction. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Sashoga. Watching the watchtowers. Sashoga needs someone to mend the mistake of a forgetful apprentice. You there, keen to do a good deed? I need to get a delivery to one of my apprentices, and none of my own are free to handle the task. We maintain the dirigibles in these parts, but my crew is also in charge of making sure the watchtowers are in top shape. Since the Great Storm, we've had to take special care to ensure they stay upright. I asked one of my new recruits to do a round of the towers, but he forgot to take his damn supplies. Hasn't been the first time either. Any road, there's 3 towers spread across Utomu Horizon, and doubtless the lad is near one of them. It'll be a bit of a trek, but who doesn't like a bit of fresh air, eh? Okay, so we're going over here. Oh! There we go. This place is pretty. Novice Fisher. Okay, let's get ready. Ooh, that's cool looking. That's new. Ha. You alright, bro? I owe you my life. Although I guess some of that debt is owed to my friend for sending such a strong fighter. Either way, we'd best leave before the scent of blood attracts even more creatures. Speak with me again at Ikbrash. Maybe I should try and go fishing. Let's see, freshwater fishing. I presume this is freshwater. There we go. Let's see what we find. Ikbrash, leaf fish. Soli Moo. Okay. Just curious what I could find. Oops. Meant to be ninja. There we go. Killer piranha. And oh, this whole area I didn't explore over here. Well, I'll probably be in that direction again later. Oh. Oh, those are the watchtowers. Well, it doesn't appear to be here. There's no soul to be seen, but the dirt nearby has been recently disturbed. Let's see, we'll take the one to the south now, I guess. Oh. I don't want to hurt you. Leave me alone. This is quite a view. Absent-minded engineer. Hey, dude. You're looking for somebody from the dirigible crew? Well, I'm someone from the dirigible crew, as luck would have it. Yes. Did you need something from me? You apparently forgot these. Supplies from the old man? Damn, I forgot them again. I haven't had a reason to use them yet, so I didn't even notice they were missing. Thank you for coming all the way out here. I don't have any coin to give you, but I know a few things an outsider wouldn't. For instance, this tower is called the Night Stalker's Shadow, and was built so we can keep an eye on the Momoja in the valley below. It used to be garrisoned by warriors, but these days hunters use it to get a lay of the land and sight potential prey. But I don't care about all that. I'm just here for the view. I joined the dirigible crew in the first place so I could just spend my days under the open sky, and coming to this tower is always the high point of my day. That being said, I still have to do my work if I want to stay on Shash Oga's good side, especially after forgetting those supplies again. I won't return until this tower is good as new. It'll make the view all the sweeter. Yep, that is quite a view. We have a fate here. What are we looking at? Mantis mating season is upon us, when females gather in numbers to feed before they lay their egg. Well, that was rude. Okay, well, follow everybody else. You know, if you would have left those in my little circle, you'd have much less trouble finding them. Ooh, that was quick. Oh! Holy cow. I don't know if you guys were able to hear that, but there's like a lightning strike that just like shook the building. Yay! Alright, need to go back to the dirigible landing. Okay. Well, that was interesting. No, I don't want it to fight you. You're too cute. Every zone has something that's too cute to fight. There you are. Hope you didn't have to go from one end of the horizon to the other in your search. He's a good lad, but I always say he doesn't need to ride a dirigible on account of his head already being in the clouds. But when he can focus, his work is solid, and I can't deny he loves the dirigibles as much as any of us. Even has the potential to take over for me in time, if he can stop being so careless. But enough about that. I'm sure you're eager for your reward, eh? Take this. If you ever want to behold the forest in all its beauty, you're welcome to take a voyage into the skies. Speaking of which, I should be checking for ether currents. Southwest. Okay. It should almost be in view. But with all the green, I'm not surprised I missed it. At the top of that ridge over there, I'm guessing? North... 21 to the northwest. Yep, right up there, I bet. Up here, on the other side of this tree. No, maybe not. To the east. Should be able to see it. Oh, there it is. Wow, that was sneaky. Not even sneaky, like it's right here. How'd I miss that? There we go. Oh, to the north. That should be more or less on the other side of this, whatever this is called. Not sure if it's considered a cenote. That's a big door. The west, like I thought. Ooh. Baliabor. Up here somewhere. Behind the tree, maybe? South. There it is. There we go. To the east. Oh, should be able to make that, in theory. Might have to go swimming, though. Southeast. 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 Oh, there's a fate. Excuse me, piranhas. Oh, and everybody's over here. Well, not everybody, but... Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Anyway. Northeast. Okay. Somewhere over here. Ooh, you guys are interesting looking. Yak T'el squid. To the west. Oh, there it is. There we go. 666 to the southwest. Yep, that's down there somewhere. Okay. Well, while I'm here, might as well finish clearing the map. Or adding to the map, rather. Go. And here's another piece of the puzzle. Ooh. Another cenote? No, no jumping though. Oh, nope. Okay. Well, that should be most of this upper area. Let's return. There's our friend over there. I owe you my life, and make no mistake. Thank you for saving my friend. If you had arrived even a moment later, I shudder to think what would have happened. I'm sorry I caused all this fuss. I was just fantasizing about all the fish I'd bring home, and forgot there's a reason that they called that the Crimson Cenote, or Cenote. I suppose you might not have heard the legends behind that name, eh, traveler? They're grim, and make no mistake. It's said that during the war with the Momoja, the Cenote used to be a burial place for our fallen. There are also stories of desperate people diving in to avoid capture by the enemy. In both cases, the monstrous fish in the Ikrash Soli feasted, and its waters would be stained red. Sometimes it's easy to forget the lessons our stories teach us, but there's a reason they persist. I won't go fishing again without a proper escort. You have my word on that. Okay. And... oh right, I was supposed to go south. Well, let's do that next. These two are still fighting. Do we have any, southeast? Yes, that's probably a nope. No. I was like, that's a deep drop all of a sudden. I forgot there's that area there. What's this called? Jiman Hoja. Okay. Oh, we got a fate up here. Fruit of the problem. Well, let's try to kill these guys first. Go. You're next. That looked more visually impressive than it seems to cause actual damage. But I'll take it. Okay, let's head over to the Fate. What is that? Well, that must be a new mount. There's a little house over here. I'm gonna check this place out. What's going on over here? Insatiable Ikik? Oh, monkeys are annoying. I guess I should probably elaborate. The reason they're annoying is because they throw stuff at you. And any bait with the ranged attackers become very problematic because they don't actually follow you. You can grab a couple more. Summon the Death Toad. Ah. Oh, summon the bunny. Why are you... What's going on here? I don't care, whatever. Bring a few monkeys over here. Hopefully not too close. Folks, bring them to my circle. Ah, you guys are annoying. I am done. Fuckers, where are you? good, we finally have a tank. That's Toad. I am dying. Ah! I'm gonna die. I am dead. Well, thank you, tank. You did a great job. Oh, maybe it wasn't a tank. Ah, I just assumed it was a tank. Oh, there's different monkeys. There's alpha Ikits and insatiable Ikits. Well, might as well read the story here. Ask any Shabral and they will tell you the belly of an Ikit is deeper than the deepest cenote. This comes much to the dismay of Ikbrash's foragers who must compete with the creatures for the jungle's fruit. Any assistance in scaring off the insatiable sapiens would not only be greatly appreciated, but greatly rewarded. Anybody could revive me, it would be appreciated. But that's probably unlikely to happen. Okay, back I go. Well, while I'm here, might as well... Ooh, can I unlock the new hunts now? I think I can. Let's see here. Summoning bell. Good job. Let's see. 645, 645, 645. 1655. Okay. So do I have a 655 here for you? Oh, 663. Ninja, okay. Okay. See if giving that to you helps. Strap of scouting. Ooh, that's cool. That looks much better on you. I do need to find you a better hat. Okay. What's that look like? Oh. I got it, gotcha. I brought you up to 649. Do you need better than that? Nope, that's perfect. Okay, let's get the police. Okay, Rayleon. Adventure report, thank you. What do you need? I have the same gear. But you have some 655 gear. Okay. What's your weapon to 645? Okay. Let's see. 663. Okay, you can probably get that. Probably won't be enough, but let's find out. What did I just get? Oh, weapon, right. This should be an improvement. Ah, perfect. So now you can also go out, get more of this Ronic fleece. And lastly, Richter. Thank you. You can go out for that again. Let's see how much this sells for. Oh, right, because only one of them brought it back. Oh. Not a ton. I'll take it, though. Alright. And then... here we have the tumbleweed claws. And these are going for about the same. 1,989. Okay. Oh, we got more. Boy, that price dipped. I'll leave the higher price ones there too. Just in case. Okay. Oh, right. The hunt board. Bol Oga, Master of the Dawn Hunt, wants to introduce you to a certain someone. Ah, Averick. The Wing of Protection has been keeping a beady eye on you. Say you've been making yourself useful. That your adventures have taken you to nigh every corner of Tural. Including Yak T'el, I hear. The land of my people. I know how dangerous those woods can be, not only from the tales of my ancestors, but from the bills on the board too. Think you're ready to take on a bigger challenge? You bet. That's the spirit. Alright then, let me tell you what these intermediate marks are all about. Beginner level marks can be taken down by any hunter or mercenary, but these ones call for a mite more preparation. I'm not just talking physically, but mentally too. If you're going to risk your life going after these beasts, it's important to know what you're risking it for. Which is why I tell everyone who thinks they're ready to move on from beginner builds to talk to Tiat first. She's a master huntress and mentor to would-be vipers. You'll find her down in the Gornatrek Gleam Sands. Look for Jabral with the cobalt fur and ask her to tell you our history. Down there. Okay. Is that cobalt fur? I mean, I guess her hair is. You have business with me, Outlander? Olga sent you, huh? More meat for the marks. Though you look to have a little more about you than most. Well, if you're dead set on devoting yourself to the Dawn Hunt, I should let you know a little bit more about it. Where to begin? You might say, at the beginning, but it's hard to put a pin in exactly when that was. Even before Kona brought the system of marks and bills over from Eorzea, our people were hunters. Not just for food, but for safety, hunting down those ill-made monstrosities whose very existence was inimical to our own. It was for that very purpose that the Vipers came to be. The finest hunters in Tural banded together to hone their skills and their blades, and devoted their lives to stalking and slaying the fiends. At first, we were no more than a fellowship of like-minded folk who'd taken upon themselves to deal with any danger they caught wind of. It was only after Golojaja united Tural under the Dawn Servant's crown that our role as protectors of the realm was made official. Commissions started pouring in from Yasulani to Yak T'el, but we didn't have the numbers to answer them all. That's when Kona proposed we bring in the system he'd seen in Eorzea, calling on adventurers and mercenaries to handle those threats we couldn't. If there's a point to this little history lesson, it's this. Many folk joined the hunt, seeking adventure, or glory, or fortune, but from the very beginning, whenever that was, it's been about one thing and one thing only. Protecting those who can't protect themselves. Don't forget that. And one more request that I make of every Viper to train under me. Don't get yourself killed. We hunt to save lives, not to throw them away for no good reason. I reckon that's enough moralizing for me for one day. It's about time I headed back to Yak T'el. Come and drop by if you're ever in the area. Back already, are you? Did Yak T'el tell you everything you need to know? Yes. Good to hear. We don't hunt to kill, we hunt to live. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Speaking of, I took the opportunity to update the ledger. You're approved to take on intermediate marks now. Good hunting, and good luck. Thank you very much. New quest and advanced Dawn Hunt Mark bills will be available from Bol Oga upon reaching level 99. Gotcha. Let's get the intermediate ones then. Yak T'el Squid. Branch Bear. Haven't seen one of those. Oh, so that's a Ronique. Tirali Hawksbill. And Cyril Anala. Ooh, are we gonna see the Cerulean Canyon or whatever? Yeah, I haven't seen any Blue Mage stuff, come to think of it. Oh, but that'd probably be in the north, in Shaktural. Okay, anyway, that's exciting. Back over here we go. Right. Taking care of your mantis problem, but not your monkey problem. You're back, much quicker than I thought you'd be. You've made a difference today, even if you can't tell at a glance. Those things are ravenous, and mindlessly engulf smaller prey to sate their bottomless hunger. Normally larger animals would keep their numbers in check, but there are far fewer predators stalking the woods since the storm. This has given the mantises a chance to flourish, but at the expense of everything else. Of course, the natural inclination of living things is to reproduce, but nature rests on a delicate balance. Maintaining that balance is only one of a hunter's duties. Today, you've helped us restore a small bit of harmony to the forest, and I hope you've gained a deeper understanding of our relationship to the land we call home. I'm honored to have worked with one of Wuklamat's own. Okay, so over here. Wuklamat. This fellow looks promising. Definitely older than I am. That's nice. I hope someone in Ikbrash knows something. Hello, grizzled villager. A foreign mage? 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. Oh. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it'd be Hunmu Rook. He was already, Shibrash Rash then. A baby girl? It couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. This information is very helpful. Who would that have been? I don't remember the story of her grandfather that well. That's all the way back when I did Eureka, which is ages ago. So Hunmu Rook has been Shabrash Rosh for over 20 years. That's before I was even born. Oh, so is Wuklamot like 18 or something, maybe? This may be the very lead I was hoping for. Hello again. Do you require assistance? Sorry, my computer keeps waking up. It's just like spinning endlessly. A foreign mage passed through Ikbrash roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbrash, Master Galuf. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokoi once dwelt in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew to Urkopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yokoi claimed Yak T'el as their own. Many of their architecture remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jajika heartland. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. This answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the Third Promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answer to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Averick. May I request a moment of your company? Go on, we'll wait for you. He's Wuklamot's father, isn't he? Thank you for obliging me. First, let's head to the cenote behind this village. Okay. Nope. I'll take the shortcut. Whoop! Reduced fall damage, because I'm a ninja. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuklamot. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born among the Chibral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. Aww. "3 years old, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed? Who would do that? Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamuja and Chibral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Chibral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Kulujaja. Oh, so she didn't die. Oh. Though she was born to lead the Chibral, fate had a greater plan for Wuklamat. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Muuk, then rancor towards the Chibral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn servant's lector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliolao, but a concerned father. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray, breathe not a word of this to anyone. Oh. Wait, did you hear any of that? I don't like that smirk. Taking a stand. Hunmu Rook stands quietly, his expression one of old pain. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please, do not keep the third promise waiting. That got really dark all of a sudden. I thought that somebody had killed a 3-year-old Chibral. 3-year-old anything would be terrible. But it does seem like they tried, which is also terrible. But I'm glad she didn't die at least. Ooh, a battle. That's unexpected. Finished speaking with Hunmu Rook, have you? Sheiko's a ninja. No, I should probably go in as Viper. Interesting. Well, let's do this. Upon speaking with Wuk Lamat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. We haven't seen one of these in a while. 94, 660, okay. Hold on, let me check. I'm 653. Do you have the best gear that I got? Okay. Okay, let's see what this leads us to. You're back. So, what did Hunmuruk want? It's a secret. All right, you don't have to say. More importantly, the Tienbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Yes, a little 4-foot wall that we can't climb over. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Doop, 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 doop. Somebody watching her? I don't like that. A nap does sound tempting. A moment promise. You're one of Bako Jaja's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. And they got up their sleeve this time. They waited for Kryl to leave.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Well, two head. Oh, is this our chance to get back our keystone? Oh, come on. A hostage?
Oh, Morok! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking.
The last time she didn't stand a chance against him.
Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
But maybe while she's causing a diversion, I can rescue him.
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me? I'll kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people!
Oh wait, we're gonna play as Wuklamot? Oh, okay. So you will play as Wuklamot. Through skillful combat, Wuklamot will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. Okay, so don't hold them back. Okay. Haven't played as a warrior for a while, but I remember the general gist of it, I think. Okay, what do we got here? Role-playing, right. Beak of the Luatina. Ranged attack, increased enmity. Tail of the Brash combo. Potency. Restores HP. Okay, so kind of like a Gunbreaker. Start again. Turali Judgment combo. This seems weaker than this one, so why would I use this one? Maybe this one has a cooldown it's not telling me about? HP, okay. Run of the Ronique. Rush. Okay. that hot bar. Can I move these around? Oh, this is kind of weird. Oops. Okay. This is rush. This is ranged. Actually, let's put this up here. This here. Okay. Let's rush, heal. Let's have a cooldown. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Oops.
Come, you house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
Oh, yikes.
I'll cut you to shreds. My magic should be more than enough for Miss Needles.
Uh-oh.
I'll make you eat dirt.
Ow, 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 ow.
No more tricks, Bakul Chacha. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Uh-oh. Ooh! Okay, that was that.
Mittens is no longer abusing each other.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Uh-oh. What did green do? Oh!
Can't keep up.
Oh, shoot. Ugh!
How do you like this?
Like what? Shadow siblings? What's that?
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh. Gotcha.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritated path.
Ouch.
We finished her. This is the end for you, kitten.
Ah, that's what I thought. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Perfect.
not enough to claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Uh-oh, not this again. Shoot. Oh, that was close. Did it still hit me? Oh, it did, darn it.
What? Can't keep up.
One, two, three. Up. Uh-oh.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Oh, shoot. Ooh, that was close. What are you gonna do now? Supreme Standard.
I'll show you the true power of the blessed.
Uh-oh. Oh!
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Oh! Tank limit break.
That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you.
Terrell's Embrace, that was cool.
What? But that was everything I had.
I'm riled.
I can't stand it anymore.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they're AoEs. That's why I use them.
This is our fight. Stay out of it. You bring shame upon us. You think we care about your stupid time? This is for Mamuk. We cannot lose.
Oh wow! The great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove my allies are right to believe in me.
Confidence. She changed. She wasn't like this before.
Take this. Ah. Convenient.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be?
How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
What the?
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you all right? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Well, that's kind of heartbreaking. That must have been, like, incredibly hard for him. And something happened while we were away. There's a certain satisfied air about you. Aaronville's tour was both educational and exciting. I hope we can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forests. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence. What in the world happened? The twins ran from me from one end of the Otomo horizon to the other, asking about everything of remote interest along the way. Oh, the twins ran me from one end of the Otomo horizon to the other. Seems we were the last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight, even when it got dirty, couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Aww. Earlier, in the second Promises camp,
the passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
into the Traverse. Mook wishes to know how traversable the Tienbeck Traverse is. So, what's the state of the Tienbeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I assume. Hunmu Rook said he would notify us as soon as work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last, after all. Well, about that. Oh, I've already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jaja we're talking about. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tienbeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Kenton Ram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Kenton Ram and Mamuk, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Shibral and Mamulja. But since that time, most of the Mamulja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also up to the Olao. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Shibruk Pibil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunmu Rook. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across the Shobrit Cinderfield, due southeast. How you've grown indeed. And with that, I bet new quests are available. Yep, just like I thought. Okay. No, not a ton though. Nope, there's one over here. Oh, there's a couple over here too. Okay. So, I think that's a good stopping point for me today. For whatever reason, I'm kind of feeling just a little bit, tired, I guess. It's just the simplest way to put it. But then again, I have been playing for almost 4 hours, so it's a good play session. So anyway, thanks for watching, and tune in next time as we go down here to meet to Mamuk, I guess. That should be cool. So yeah, anyway, bye-bye everybody, or everyone. Thanks for watching.